What's going on, everybody? This is BucosLocker. Till I get my stuff together here. Coming to you again. Subscribe to the channel, like the channel, share all the videos, and make sure you hit the notification bell icon to notify you on all new videos that's posted on this channel. And make sure you stay true to who you are. All my Pirates and Sea Bandits, you already know what it is. Just want to drop a little video. It's I guess hate week. Everybody's talking about the Bucs and Saints, and I'm getting the feel. I'm getting right to it. I'm getting the feel. This is a late video. Getting the feel. Everybody talking about the game, and everybody amped up, and everybody excited, and the Saints fan base talking about us. Know your foe, and can the Bucs beat the Saints, and can the Saints beat the Bucs, and all this reckless going on. Everybody talking about all kind of matchups, Brady and Breeze, and Lattimore and Evans, and O-line, D-line, and all that's great. All that's great. I'm getting right to it. And shouts out to everybody coming into the chat room. You already know what it is. I'm in the kitchen whipping the pot. Whip it with the pot. With the pot. You know what I'm saying? Tents on my whip. Shouts out to Lou Castro. Battle rap. Whip the pot. I'm in the kitchen whipping the pot. But shouts out. Let me give a couple shout outs real quick. I gotta give, show some love. Michael Alexander. Nazardar Sports Channel, Armor Man 2.0.9, Daniel Guzman, Fabo, Truly Goated 3. What up? Harold, what's going on? Sugar Honey Iced Tea, Levon Carson. Y'all already know what time it is. But let's get down to business, because I ain't gonna be on here all night. I'm gonna make some more videos tomorrow and Friday. And of course, I'll do a pregame. I'm going to do a pregame video, a live stream. I'm going to do a pregame live stream, and then I'm going to do a live stream for the game. So it's going to be live tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday, and during the game. So stay tuned for y'all about to get some videos from, BucosLocker these next couple days. I'm going to drop probably 2 tomorrow because things going to pop in my head. I'm going to drop a pregame before the game, then I'm gonna drop one during, of course I'm gonna go live during the game. So, it's gonna be amped up. But let's get down to business though. Let's get down to why y'all here. Everybody's talking about everything else. Everybody's talking about this. Everybody's talking about that. Everybody's doing this. And I see the fan base, both fan bases going at each other in all kind of Facebook groups and social media. But me, I always focus on the Bucs fan base. And being a Bucs fan, I see a lot of talk amongst Bucs fans preconceiving, like they're not understanding what's at stake. Bucs fans, listen to me very carefully. This is a huge game. Do you understand what's at stake here? This game pretty much is a make or break for the Bucs for the entire season. Forget about what happened during the regular season. Even though it's there. It's in our history. But this game is huge. It's almost like a mini Super Bowl. Because we got to get over the hump. The Bucs got to get over the hump. This is like this is almost like the prequel to the Super Bowl. Let's keep it 100. This is a big game. Y'all don't understand the magnitude of this game. The stakes are high at this game. This game is no joke at all. I see some of the Saints fans in the chat room. Shouts out to the Saints fans joining the live stream. Where is your boy? What's the name of his channel? The Saints. What's the SOTS? The State of the Saints podcast. Where is he at? I want to give him a conversation about the game. I want to see if he want to engage with BucosLocker and talk about the game on a healthy conversation. Because I would like to pluck his brain. He can pluck my brain about our teams. We could talk and have a healthy conversation. But State of the Saints podcast. Where are you at? I'm reaching out to you on this live stream if you want to have a friendly conversation about the game before the game. I'm just saying, the offer is extended. So all you Saints fans out there that's in the chat room, go back and relay this message to the State of the Saints podcast and let them know BucosLocker is searching for you. But anyway, let's get down to, the real conversation though. But all the talk is about the quarterbacks. People talking about Lattimore. The Bucs fan base is restless. The Bucs fan base is getting very emotional right now. They're very amped up. They're very emotional right now. They don't know the Bucs fans don't know how to act. We don't know how to act right now because we never been here before. You know what I'm saying? We never been to this in this type of situations since early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? And we don't know how to act. We don't know how to talk. There's Bucs fans that's thinking that we're going to get beat. There's Bucs fans that think we're just going to run through the Saints. There's Bucs fans that think it just won't be no competition. Like, it's weird how the fan base is acting right now. But despite all that, it don't matter what we say. It don't matter what we say. It don't matter what we do. No matter how much we talk amongst the fan base, it's going to come down to on that field and on that sideline. And I'm telling you, a lot of y'all know this already. It's going to come down to Bruce Arians versus Sean Payton. The game within the game. Bruce Arians versus Sean Payton. That's what it's about. I don't care about anything else. If that particular matchup, if we win that matchup, we win the game. Now, granted, barring a huge choke by the Saints, it's going to be a close game. It's going to be a close game. It won't be a blowout. It will not be, Saints fans, I'm going to tell you right now, it will not be a blowout. You are not blowing us out. I'm telling you, it's going to be a close game. I'm going to give my prediction Saturday before the game, but it's going to be a close game. I promise you that. Less than a touchdown. It won't be no 38-3. It won't be no 34-20, 23 type game. But it's going to come down to Bruce Arians and Sean Payton. Who is going to put the better game plan together? Everything is out there. Both teams know each other. There's a couple wrinkles. The Saints are healthy. The Bucs are mostly healthy. Alex Kappa, Kevin Minter, Alex Kappa, broken ankle. So that's a big loss. But we have depth. Joe Haig, step your game up. We got enough depth to overcome a lot of these little small injuries or issues. The Saints are healthy. Michael Thomas back. Kamara. This is going to be their first time in a long time having a healthy team. And we haven't seen the Saints with a healthy team. That's truth be told, right? It's going to be an interesting game because both teams are riding high right now. The Bucs healthy for the most part. The Saints healthy. It's going to be Bruce Arians versus Sean Payton. That's where the game starts at. It don't start on the field, folks. It's already started. The game planning. The countless hours. Who's going to spend the most hours watching game tape, making the small adjustments before game and during the game? That's the biggest thing that you guys need to look at. Even the Saints fans, you guys need to look at that too. Y'all can run around here acting like y'all just gonna run through the Bucs and y'all gonna do what y'all want to do. Y'all own the Bucs and Marshawn Lattimore is Michael Evans' daddy and all this and all. No, it ain't got nothing to do with that. It's about before the game, the walkthrough. It's about Bruce Arians walking to the team and saying, hey, this is the game plan. Well, actually, Todd Bowles, this is what we're going to do to Drew Brees. Byron Leftwich, this is what we're going to do to Dennis Allen in that defense. This is how we're going to troll the Saints D-line. This is how we're going to get past the Saints O-line. That's the game right there, folks. That's the game. It starts right there. It starts there and it ends there. And a bunch of stuff in between. You can talk about Brees and Brady and Lattimore and Evans and Antonio Brown versus Charlie Gardner Johnson and PJ Williams, what his name? PJ Williams and Marcus Williams and Malcolm Jenkins on the tight ends. You can talk about the game within the game, but the biggest part of the game is Arians and Payton. It starts there and it finishes there. And everything is in between. Because you can have a game plan, but not execute it. You get what I'm saying? I clap you in the coma. It can get madness. You can have the right game plan, but if you don't execute it, another one bites the dust, and another one. Like it's not about. I get it. Players, coaches coach, players play, and I get that. That's fine. That's cool. That's cool. But if the players are going to play correctly, the game plan has to be presented the right way. Has to be delivered to the team the right way, offensively, defensively, and special teams. That's what separates the elite coaches to the small coaches, to the bottom tier coaches, to the second tier, to the top third tier. And Bruce Arians, he's going to have to come with a game plan that has like no other. Better than the game plan that he had against the Packers. Better than the game plan he's had against the Saints the last 4 times he's played the Saints. Yes, Arians is 0-4 against the Saints since the Bucs head coach. His game plan is going to have to be immaculate. Everybody's wanting to see the game plan against the Saints. We don't know. We can speculate all we want to about it comes down to the Bucs secondary. Oh, it comes down to the Bucs. Can they control the trenches? We can speculate all we want to. But when we see that first snap, that first 15 plays, it's going to tell you about the game. And what's going to set the tone? The team that get the ball and score. First series. If both teams score, we got a game. But if it gets off to a shaky start and it's little like somebody's gonna start pressure bust pipes. Pressure bust pipes. If the Bucs can maintain their composure and not get emotional, Mike Evans. If Bruce Arians can stay within his mind frame and make sure he watches Byron Leftwich and Retired Bowles and make the in-game adjustments, the correct adjustments in-game. Remember, you got the game before the game, and then you got the game within the game. That's in-game adjustments. Halftime adjustments. Second half adjustments. Because both teams know each other. Y'all know this already. Both teams know each other. Saints fans, if you think it's going to be a blowout, you're wrong. Bucs fans, if you think it's going to be a blowout, in my opinion, you're wrong. The both fan bases are wrong right now because both fan bases are, oh, this and that, and oh, this and that, and oh, this and that. I get it. The Saints fan base can talk a little noise because they beat us 4 times, well, actually the last 5 times. I get that. So they got a little room to brag. But y'all can't brag too much because y'all ain't been looking great all the way either. Now, granted, y'all got us the first, 2 times last year. Granted, it was pretty bad, but especially the second game, but the regular season is so different from the postseason. I cannot wait to see the game plan that Arians have for the Saints. Because I hate to keep beating the dead horse. The last 4 games, Sean Payton has outcoached Bruce Arians by a landslide. And this is why I've been trying to tell y'all, Bruce Arians, this game plan that y'all gonna see is gonna be something totally different from what y'all been seeing. And for the Saints to beat the Bucs, they gotta play perfect. Because we're gonna be on you. You gotta play perfect to beat the Bucs now. Yes, both teams have strengths, both teams have weaknesses. Right? We get that. Coaching staffs got a weakness. O-line, D-line have weaknesses. Like everybody got weaknesses on both ends. So there is, to me, in my opinion, is there a clear-cut favorite? Of course, the media is going to go with the Saints. The talking heads, the football analysts, the networks. They're gonna push a narrative. Y'all know how narratives work, Bucs fans, because you like pushing them yourself. But you know everybody's gonna pick the Saints. The Vegas is picking the Saints. That's fine. And y'all got, as Bucs fans, as a fan base, as a fan of the Bucs, I understand why they picking the Saints. I understand. I understand why they picking the Saints to win the game, based on history. But when you play a team 2 times and you gather information on both ends, at some point it's going to be a breakthrough. It's going to be a breakthrough. And I said this a couple minutes ago. It will not be a blowout. This game is going to be closer than y'all think it's going to be. I'll give you my winner on Saturday after further analyzing both teams. Because I respect the Saints because they are a good organization. I respect them. I respect good organizations that's been doing it for a while, that's been winning for a while. Yeah, I hate the Saints, but I respect the Saints. See the difference? I'm a football fan, so I understand how organizations, when they win, their fan base feeling good. But see, the Bucs fan base, we're not used to this. I'm a humble Bucs fan. I respect all fan bases. But when it comes to winning, we haven't won in a long time. So this is new for a lot of us on the fan base and on the team. Outside of AB, Brady, Gronkowski. Kevin Mentor, JPP. There's a couple of guys on the Bucs team has had some success, and they should be the leaders of the team come Saturday. They should be speaking every day. Because about 80%, 90% of the Bucs team have no idea how big this game is. Even the fan base, they have no idea. So I'm looking forward to the game plan that Arians is going to have for Bowles. Hey, Bowles, he's got to check with Bowles. Hey, Bowles, what you got? Bowles, what you running? Man, you running zone? Like, what? You going to mix it up? You going to blitz? Like, that's the game within the game. But Arians is going to have to lead the team. Stay within him. He's going to have to coach how he's never coached before or coached in a long time. He can't coach like he coached the last 4 games. He can't coach like he coached in Arizona. If he want to get the biscuit Super Bowl, he's going to have to change it up. Y'all know this. He's going to have to change it up. He's going to have to change it. He can't come in this game with the game plans he's had the last 4 games. There's no way there's no way. It's impossible to come in with the same game plan and think you're going to win. The Saints already seen that. Now, we got some wrinkles. And the Saints, are they going to be ready for it? I don't know. And I'm pretty sure the Saints got some wrinkles. Now, their wrinkles ain't going to be that much because they are a dink and a dunk team. And I can't fathom why the Bucs can't stop that. Kamara, slant boy, Thomas, Kamara, dump off, Cook, dump off, Emmanuel Sanders. Like, how the Bucs can't stop it, I don't understand. I don't understand why they can't dunking. 15 yards off the ball, I don't understand that. 10 yards off the ball, like, it's a captain check down team and they keep winning. How is a captain check down team still winning? Play man. Arians got to tell Bowles, hey, scratch that bull crap you've been running and play man. It's just, this is coming from the culture. It starts at the top. Organizations start at the top. They don't start at the bottom. Decisions come from the top. Arians got to understand I know he's not big on analytics. But this game, he needs to understand. Look at the numbers. Arians is going to have to dig in the bag. He's never digged. He got to swallow his ego. Swallow his pride. Because, Arians is a very prideful coach. Zach Jarvis with a super chat. Shouts out to Jarvis. Zach Jarvis. Do you think it's possible that the Bucs purposely didn't show everything to the Saints in the second game? No, we just got our butt whooped the second game. The second game, the Saints just ramshacked us. Took us back to the woodshed, and it ain't no. There was no. They didn't show the game plan. Like, that doesn't make any sense, Zach Jarvis. Or the Bucs didn't show everything, but we took a butt whipping. That doesn't make any sense. You get what I'm saying, Zach Jarvis? Well, they didn't show everything because we wanted to hold off to the playoffs. Nah, that you should have showed that game too. You shouldn't have lost that game like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, getting taken to the woodshed and get the brakes beat off you like that. You showed your game plan. It just didn't work. Now, that game plan that you saw in week 9, that can't be the game plan for right now. So don't expect, like, don't get me wrong. Can the Bucs change the whole playbook offensively and defensively? It's impossible to do that in 1 week. It's impossible. What's up, you wish? It's impossible to change the whole game, the playbook. So you're going to see some similar plays that the Bucs have ran during the season, but there's going to be some wrinkles, some route combination changes. Listen a little bit. The subtle adjustments that the Bucs need to make, they should have been making it the last 4 or 5 weeks. They had time. They knew this day was coming. The subtle adjustments the Bucs made from week 10 all the way up until now. I mean, playing the Falcons, they tried some stuff that they never tried before. More motion, more play action. Right? They ran the ball a little bit better. Wide receiver reverses and stuff. Like, stuff that I never seen the Bucs do in the first 10 weeks. They was doing it in the last 5 weeks. Or last 6 weeks. But they couldn't scrap the whole playbook. It just don't work like that. So there's going to be some common plays that the Bucs run. It's going to be some, I get it. There's going to be some plays that we're not going to like. Am I expecting the Bucs and the Saints to play a perfect game? No. They need to play a perfect game, but am I expecting that? It's going to be hard. It's hard to play a perfect game. It's very hard. And as the Bucs fan base, it's frustrating to see, and as fans, we're not coaches, we're not GMs, but it's frustrating when you can call something out or you can clearly see what's not working and they still doing it. It's like, there's a lot of us in the Bucs fan base in the chat room right now. The Bucs need to run man because of the numbers. Drew Brees versus man struggles versus zone. Is Todd Bowles gonna go from zone to man? It's all about the coaching. Is Todd Bowles, does he have enough confidence in the young secondary to man up? Does he have enough confidence in the young secondary to man up? That's the question, man. Does Bruce Arians, has he humbled himself, his ego, his pride, his swag, to the point where he's like, man, I got to look at some of these numbers, these analytics. The Saints are a tough team, and it ain't no walk in the park, man. And we should know this already. It's not a walk in the park facing the Saints. We've been battling them since the beginning of time, pretty much, right? It's gonna come down to, like I keep saying this, it's not all about on the field. It's on that sideline. What play call is Byron Leftwich doing on 3rd and 7? 2nd and 2. Is he bombs away on 2nd and 2? Second and 2, is it bombs away? I'm trying to figure that part out. Because if the Bucs can just control that bombs away attitude against this team, remember, this team is built for the Bucs. People don't understand this. You don't build a team to beat everybody else. You build a team to win your division, to match up with your division. Julio Jones, Mike Evans, Michael Thomas, Christian McCaffrey, Calvin Ridley, Alvin Kamara. You build your team to win the division first. The Saints built their team to beat the Bucs and the Panthers and the Falcons first. I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's just call a spade a spade. And we're talking football. We're not talking about biasness. We're not talking about emotions. Let's talk about football. If you had to rank the rosters, let me ask the people in the chat room. If you had to rank the rosters, and don't be biased. If you had to rank the rosters in the NFC South, how would you rank them? You got 4 teams in the NFC South. How do you rank the rosters? Be honest. No, we're not talking about coaching right now. We're talking about the rosters. How would you rank the rosters from 1 to 4? You got the Saints, the Panthers, the Falcons, and the Bucs. How would you rank the rosters? Who got the best roster in the division? Who got the worst roster in the division? So we got, okay, the Bucs got the best roster. The Bucs got number 2, the second best roster. Okay, Saints, Bucs, Falcons, Panthers. Panthers number 4. The Saints got the best roster. Carolina Panthers got the worst. Josh Kyle. I'd rather play press man and rather play zone. Drew Brees. With Josh Kyle, I understand that. And I spoke on that earlier. And I'll get back to that. So we got people saying, okay, I get it. So what I'm saying is, it's hard to beat a team when they match up very well. It's gonna have to be a couple breaks. That's like the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Remember that? The Cleveland Browns was getting owned by the Pittsburgh Steelers. But what happened in the first quarter? Big Ben, interception. So they caught a break. The Steelers owned the Pittsburgh Steelers owned the Cleveland Browns. But look what happened with the Browns last week. They caught a big break. Big Ben went crazy with the football. Interception. So things like that can happen in a game. Who said it can't happen in this game again with Drew Brees? Drew Brees dropped back, sack, fumble, interception. Even though the Saints have beat the Bucs the last 4 times, still, it doesn't exempt them from having a bad game. You can win 9 out of 100 games. You can win 99 times, but it's that one time that you can get got. I'm telling y'all, man. Like, I'm not scared. Like some people, I seen some people in the Bucs fan base talking about the Saints gonna beat us. Oh, we got the Saints. Oh, Lord. Like, don't be scared of the Saints. They got a washed up quarterback that's about to retire. He's smart, but he's washed. And they got a couple gadget plays with Taysom Hill. That's truly not a quarterback. Even the Saints fan base know that. Taysom Hill is trash, to be honest with you. He's a gadget guy. Alvin Kamara, elite running back. Michael Thomas, elite receiver. Jared Cook, washed tight end. Emmanuel Sanders, okay slot guy, number 2 guy. Antonio Callaway, Devontae Harris, not really. You see what I'm going with this? Troutman, their rookie tight end, nope. But it's like, how they keep winning with that it's not like they got a killer receiving core. They got Michael Thomas and Alvin Kamara. Outside of that, it's like, it's not really nothing to be scared of. When Drew Brees dropped back 9.9 times out of 10, it's check down to Alvin Kamara, slant to Michael Thomas. And for some strange reason, the Bucs can't figure it out. Double cover Michael Thomas and get your linebackers on Alvin Kamara and make Drew Brees beat you with Jared Cook, Emmanuel Sanders, Gadget Boy, Taysom Hill. It's not hard, but it's hard. It's not hard to us, but it's hard to the Bucs coaching staff to figure that out. It's up to the Bucs coaching staff to figure that out. Outside of Kamara and Thomas, it's nothing there. Nothing. And the Bucs coaching staff can't figure it out. Drew Brees is not throwing the ball 20 plus yards down the field. They got an okay running back, Latavius Murray. I think he's hurt. But Drew Brees, Jared Cook, and this is what the Bucs need to do. And I'm just throwing some stuff out there because it comes from coaching. Drew Brees, Jared Cook, Emmanuel Sanders, Antonio Callaway, Lavonte Harris. Those guys got to beat us, not Kamara and Thomas. You can't let those two elite guys just run up and down the field. Catching balls, catching dump offs. You can't let Kamara get off like that. This is what Drew Brees do. Check down. Check down. He act like he about to throw deep. Check down. 813 Sports. Appreciate the super chat. Saints and the Bucs run the same zone defense. The Bucs secondary play man to man. We get huge advantage. Offense need to dink and dunk. It comes from coaching, man. It comes down to coaching. It's going to come down to coaching at the end of the day. And as you can see, I'm sitting here calling it out like why the Bucs coaching staff can't figure this out. It's beyond me. That's why I told y'all it's going to come down to coaching. It's going to come down to coaching. The Saints ain't got an explosive offense. We already know this. As a fan, if I'm sitting here and some of y'all in the chat room can see what the Bucs need to do to win the game, then why can't it translate to the coaches? Why the coaches can't see what we see? They watch hours and hours and hours of tape. What is wrong with our coaching staff in the 2 games last year? They couldn't see what they were doing. They couldn't adjust to what the Saints was doing. Check down. Check down. 7-yard slant. 5-yard screen. Taysom Hill Wildcat. It's not hard. We clearly got the better quarterback. Let's be honest, the Bucs are more explosive than the Saints. The Bucs offensively has a more explosive offense. And I think the rankings, they finished what? The Bucs finished 7th in the offense and the Saints finished 12th in offense. We have the more explosive offense. But the problem is how aggressive do you get? You get aggressive. You want the Saints to respect your deep ball, but do you have to throw 45 deep balls and 8 short routes? Arians. All right, Brown Leftwich. All right, it's 2nd and 2. But we're going deep. Why? 2nd and 2. Why you chucking the ball down the field? Get the first down. They did it against the Washington football team. 2nd and 2. Drop back, 7-step drop, sack. Like, what the heck is that? And then when you watch the Saints play the Bears, another tough defense, the Saints had the ball 40 minutes, ball control. The Saints know what they are. The Bucs had to figure it out at the end of the season. The Saints knew exactly who they are. The Saints are a ball control, eat you up type team. The Saints had the ball 40 minutes against the Bears. 40 minutes. Drew Brees was efficient as hell. He threw a couple balls past 10 yards, but he was like 26 for 38 for like 280 something yards. No interceptions. Like, he was efficient, but they controlled the clock. Time of possession is going to be the key. Can the Bucs withhold the deep ball stuff against this team that's built to stop you from deep balls? Why? Because they have a young secondary that can run with the receivers. And the Bucs it's like taking a square and trying to put it in a circle. You can't keep doing the deep ball stuff against a team that's built to stop you from throwing deep balls. 2nd and 2, deep ball. What? 15 yard, like, can we get more of this? More efficient throws? The Saints, I mean, to be honest with you, the Saints defense is strong. Their secondary is strong. The secondary matches up very well against the Bucs. And we know this. They have I give respect. They got a tough secondary, and you got to play smart against the Saints secondary because they can be beat. But you can't just sit here and just act like you're just going to throw 15, 20-yard balls down the field on that secondary constantly with that D-line. You can't do that. Bruce Arians and Byron Leftwich, you can't do that. You can't be, I'm no risky, no biscuit. I'm going to throw the ball 43 times. Like, what you doing? You can get away with that with the Washington football team. But remember, every game you win, the games get harder and harder. – 43 times. You're going to chuck the ball around 43 times against a defense that's built to stop you. You got to keep the Saints honest a little bit. You got to run the ball. Fournette looked good last week. Ronald Jones is more healthier now. Another week removed. His quad. Run the ball. Coaching, folks. The more of this whole video is coaching. Coaching. No matter how hard the Bucs try to force the deep ball on the Saints, it don't work. Eat the clock up. Like, acting like Brady can't control the clock. Brady can control the clock all day. First down. You got like Brady can't get a 12. Can we get a 12-play, 13-play drive? 6-7 minutes off the clock? Coaching. When the last time we had a drive like that? When the last time we had an 8-minute drive or 7-minute drive? When the last time we had that? See, now somebody in the chat room talking about, see what I'm saying? Like, I like talking about football, right? So we're going to remove the Saints and the Bucs, right? We're just going to talk about the players. So I'll peep somebody. Somebody said the Saints secondary is not all that. They're good because of the pass rush, but it works hand in hand. You still got to have guys to cover. Because if you can make the quarterback hold the ball just a half a second longer, sack. So you got to have some talent in the secondary to be a top 10 defense in the rush defense and the pass defense. That's kind of rare. Like, they got a top 10 defense, rush defense, and a pass defense. That just can't be just, oh, they not good. How are you going to say that? How are you going to sit there and say, oh, the secondary not that good? Well, why they got a top 10 pass defense? Oh, that's just because of rush defense, because of the front line. Okay, it works hand in hand. Understand football. Understand schemes. Don't sit there and say, oh, the Saints secondary is only good because of the pass rush. Well, it works hand in hand. For 16 games, top 10 pass defense, top 10 rush defense. And what do the Bucs like to do? Soften the Saints defense up. Soften the Saints defense up and then you can chuck the ball down the field. You gotta make the Saints respect the running game. You can't just sit back. Fix my mic. You can't just sit back and think the Saints just gonna hand us the game. But, you know, I can keep going on. I'm gonna do, like I said, I'm gonna make more videos tomorrow. But I just wanted to come on here, man. It comes down to coaching, folks. No matter what we talk about stats-wise and analytics and what Brady's done with New England and what Drew Brees has done and Michael Thomas and Alvin Kamara, but they get their orders from the coach, which goes from coaching, head coach, DC, OC, position coaching. In my next topic tomorrow, I'm going to talk about the trenches. I just want to talk about coaching. You notice I ain't touch on the trenches that much because y'all know my story behind this when it comes to the trenches with the Bucs. When it comes to the Bucs and Saints, the trenches is be like, what are we doing here? So tomorrow, I'm going to be talking about the trenches and the matchups and the scheme and the adjustments that could be made in this game. So stay tuned for that video because that's going to be a really live video because I love the trenches. I love the trenches. And this is a good matchup on both sides. Bucs O-line, Saints D-line. And then, of course, the Bucs D-line versus the Saints O-line, particularly the attack. You know what? I digress. I get emotional about the trenches because it pisses me off when it comes to when the Bucs play the Saints in the trenches. It pisses me off. And this dates back years. For some strange reason, the Bucs trenches against the Saints is just weird. It's all the other games, the trenches look fine. Then when they play the Saints, it's like, what is this? What the hell is this? It's like they forgot how to play trenches. Anyway, appreciate y'all coming on to the live stream. This is a late live stream. I just wanted to talk about the coaching and I dove into little things, but everything is based on coaching. Everything falls under coaching. Businesses are run at the top. Decisions come from the top. The orders are taken at the bottom, right? CEO, management team, supervisors, worker bees. So, no more bombs away. Not against this team. Against the Packers, yeah. The Bills, the Chiefs, yeah. But this team, no, man. No. Check the ball down. Damn. Anyway, that's coaching. Bruce Arians, tighten the hell up. Check the ball down. It's okay. It's okay. Check it down. You can't let the Saints pass rush get to you. Okay. They'll get tired. They'll get tired of Brady checking the ball down, and then that's when you take your deep shots. Timely deep shots. Can Arians and Bob Leatherwich control the clock and resist deep ball city against this particular team because of the pass rush? Keep the ball in your possession. Brady gonna have to be Drew Brees. Just be Drew Brees for a little bit. Just AB. Swing route. Godwin, swing route. Like, it's okay. It's okay to do it. Why can't we check the ball down consistently like that and keep the clock moving? Shorten the game. I know what Bruce Arians' problem is. Bruce Arians look at his receiving core and his tight ends, and he be like, too many bodies on the weaponry. My honesty is gonna be too many weapons on the weaponry. That's what Bruce Arians see. Oh man, we got all these weapons. Deep ball time. Like what? Bound lips. Deep ball. 2nd and 2. I'm telling you, the minute I see a deep ball on 2nd and 2, I'm going to go ham. The minute I see a deep ball being called on a 2nd and 2 or 2nd and 3, I'm going to go freaking nuts. You already know what I'm saying. What the hell? I'm telling y'all, stay tuned for this. The minute I see a deep ball on a 2nd and short, I'm going to go crazy because the Saints going to be waiting on it. They're going to wait on it. They're going to be like, yeah, they like those deep balls. He said, unless they complete the deep ball. Yes, okay, completing deep balls against the Falcons and Lions and Vikings and the Washington football team, that's cool, but completing deep balls against the Saints, it ain't easy. Have you not seen the previous 2 games? Throwing deep balls against the Saints? Don't work. Anyway, let me stop. Because Arians be pissing me off, man. He pisses me off with the schemes on certain downs and distance. And then inside the 30-yard line, it's deep shot. Like, you're so predictable. You can't be predictable against Sean Payton and Dennis Allen. You can't do it. Can't do it. You can't be predictable. You have to be smart against Sean Payton. Sean Payton is a very cerebral coach. He's very cerebral coach. So you can't show your hand. Throw your deep balls in a timely fashion. 3rd and 2. 17-yard throw. What? I'm going to talk about the trenches, and then I'm going to stop that video, and then I'm going to talk about the secondary. So it's going to be 2 different videos tomorrow. Yeah, I'm telling you, 2nd and 2, 2nd and 3, 2nd and 4, they throw a deep ball. I'm be like, what are you doing? Sack, what are you doing? Anyway, I'm going to talk about the trenches tomorrow in my first video. And then the video tomorrow, later on tomorrow, I'm going to talk about the Bucs secondary. And I know everybody wants to talk about the Bucs secondary because that is crazy. So, shouts out to everybody coming into the live stream. And y'all better pay attention to my facial expressions on Saturday. It's going to be priceless. My facial expressions on Saturday going to be priceless. Moments in the game, y'all better pay attention because I got the facial expressions ready. It's going to be sometimes I'm just going to be looking like, you know, like if you're on a TV show, they be talking and they look at the camera. I'm going to do just like that. I'm going to be talking. I'm like, pay attention to facial expressions, man. Anyway, shouts out to all the bandits and pirates. Keep doing your thing. Keep supporting the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Like the channel. Share all the videos. Make sure you hit the notification bell icon to notify you all new videos that's posted on this channel. Man, I'm telling you, I better not see no deep ball on 2nd and 2. I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to be like, you know how when Sonic get hit and the rings come out? Y'all played Sonic before, right? You know how when Sonic get hit, the rings come out? I'm going to be like, all the momentum built up. I'm going to be all hyped up. And I see a deep ball on 2nd and 2. It's like, ding, all the rings coming out. I'm just going to lose it. I'm going to lose it. Lose it. Use it. To it. I do it. I'm going to be like, I'm so hyped up, man. I'm trying to calm down. Anyway, y'all have a good night. So fire those cannons. Seize the day. Raise the flag. Gotta risk it to get the biscuit. Hashtag ain't no chill. Hashtag no excuses. Hashtag it's playoffs. Hashtag we gotta get over the hump. And hashtag most important, Super Bowl of Bucs. I know Bucs fans, it stings until we win the Super Bowl because the feel different. BucosLocker out. Y'all have a good night.